It's hard because Dr. King is often used to get in the way of genuine healing. We tend to freeze him into the period of 1963, this young preacher who delivered I Have a Dream. But we have to, I think, grapple with Dr. King's despair, his disillusionment. When we lift him up, oftentimes we lift him up to absolve ourselves of our failures.
What do you think institutions are getting wrong, or what do you think they need to understand when it comes to providing Black students and students of color with resources and support?
We walk around these spaces as if somebody has engaged in a charitable gesture by letting you in here. The only favor they can do for you is to get you through here. And then when you turn out to be who you take yourself to be, they're going to claim you as one of their alums. What I want to leave the students with today is that we have so much work to do. And part of that work involves telling ourselves the truth about how we got to this moment, and perhaps releasing ourselves into a new future so that we can be otherwise.
What is your opinion on the whole decentralization of Black Lives Matter?
I'm of the mind of Miss Ella Baker, that we are the leaders we've been looking for. That what we have to do is to create the conditions under which everyday ordinary people, right, do the requisite work to free themselves.
Dr. King's moral call to the nation required more than desegregating lunch counters or the creation of a vibrant Black middle class or electing a Black president. There had to be a fundamental transformation of the soul. The old America had to die so that a new nation could be born. And by the time the bullet pierced his head, that vision appeared to be a pipe dream. The divisions in the country feel old and worn, like we've been here before. In so many ways, today feels like we're fighting not so much old battles, but old ghosts that continue to haunt. True freedom for all Americans requires that we confront the ghost directly. Maybe tell a different story, a better story about how we have arrived at this moment, a story that would release us into the possibility of being different human beings, a story that will enable us to join hands and become a part of the beloved community, where you can actually see me and I can see you in the fullness of who you are and who I am.
We only have a finite amount of civic energy. I don't want us to spend all of our energy trying to convince certain people that they ought not to hold bad commitments. I think we ought to spend that energy trying to build a world where those bad commitments can't breathe.